Most people think poultry farming is just survival work. Waking up at 5 a.m., feeding birds, praying prices don't drop, hoping you break even. But what if I told you these same birds you see here paid for this entire vacation? Not donations, not side hustle money, not sponsorship, but poultry. Today, I'm not sharing a farm vlog. I'm breaking down a business system, the exact shift I made from working on the farm to building a poultry asset that pays me. This is the poultry paycheck. And if you're in agribusiness in Kenya in 2026, this may change how you look at your birds forever. Let me take you back to the beginning. My first year in poultry wasn't glamorous. Disease outbreaks, high feed costs, mortality losses, cash flow stress, and I was working hard, but I wasn't building a system. And that's the mistake most small-scale farmers make. Hard work without structure is just employment. You own the farm, but the farm owns your time. I was selling birds to survive, not to scale. And that's when I realized something powerful. If poultry is going to fund freedom, it has to be treated like a venture, not a chore. This is where most farmers switch off, but this is where money is made. Let's talk unit economics. On your screens, there's a breakdown. For example, I'm using 157 growers. I sell one at 550 Kenyan shillings. The revenue is 86,350 Kenyan shillings. If cost per bird, that is feed plus vaccines and labor, is 380 Kenyan shillings, that is cost per bird. How about the 157 growers? So the total cost will be 59,660 Kenyan shillings. So the gross profit will be 26,690. Now, imagine repeating this cycle 3 times a year. That's over 80,000 Kenyan shillings from just 157 birds per cycle. Now, scale to 1,000 birds. This is not poultry anymore. This is cash flow. And, when you understand your cost per bird, you stop guessing. You know exactly how many birds pay school fees, how many birds build a structure, how many birds fund a holiday. This is how farming becomes predictable income, and predictable income creates freedom. The turning point for Cholla Farm Ventures wasn't working harder. It was making better business decisions. Choosing Improved Kienyeji and, Sasso was not emotional. It was financial. Faster growth cycle is equals to faster cash turnover. Better genetics is equals to lower mortality. And lower mortality is equals to protected capital. And scaling is not about adding more birds blindly. It's about reinvesting profits into better housing, reliable suppliers, power backup systems, and structured vaccination programs. Systems reduce stress, systems protect margins, and systems allow you to step away. Farming is not easy. It's dusty, it's risky, it's demanding, but it is also powerful. It can pay school fees, it can build land, it can build houses, and yes, it can pay for your rest. Don't just be a farmer, okay? Build systems. Be a farm owner. Understand your numbers. Reinvest consistently and let your birds work for you. Freedom in farming isn't about working less. It's about making your work count. If you are tired of the survival phase and ready to build a poultry venture that actually funds your life and your rest, then you're in the right place. 2.5 months grower, fully vaccinated, and karibuni sana. One goes for 550 shillings, okay, at a discount. This is actually discounted price, 550 shillings. Come pick yours, book yours today. They're very healthy at this age. The mortality rate is actually low. Is actually low or none. At this point, I've not come across any dead bug. All of them are very active, and yeah, come purchase yours. here at Cholla Farm. Our location is Kisumu. Call us to order yours. Okay? Bye. Our Sasso day-old chicks are also about to arrive, and booking is now open. Okay, before you go, if you haven't seen how the math of this farm actually paid for the last for my last vacation, head over to our main channel Cholla Farm and search why every poultry farmer needs a break. It's the proof that the system works. Let's build. I'll see you in the next one.